Welcome to the second Let's Discuss video. Let's discuss.
Let's discuss.
Let's discuss. Yeah,
Critical
let's
failure.
start disgusting.
Lack of enunciation.
Batman disgusted face.
Okay, introduce yourself since you've already started talking.
This is JarodKwan on YouTube, even though I don't have any videos up. How is everybody?
Terrific.
They're all fine. Thank you for asking. And I'm Nick.
This has been one great episode start.
Who are you? Third voice with no name?
I don't have a name.
It's my channel.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm here, like I am every day.
It's Rankless Budman.
Nick, did you introduce
It's
yourself?
not rumpled foreskin.
Yes, I said it's me again, Nick, from the other video. Yeah.
Did you not catch that though? I just said, "Hey, Nick, did you introduce yourself?"
Yeah, sure, yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right, today we're talking about Oot. Oot. Also known as Ocarina of Time.
Hopefully that's what it means.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means. It's
Or
either that or it means a link to the past.
a link to the no
I'll get to that in a second.
one.
I think that was great. Nick actually probably looked at his hands, a link to the past.
No, I didn't look at my hands. I just looked down at my phone.
Are there 5 numbers on my phone?
And a keyboard. Oh my god!
Ooh. Anyway.
And a vibration button.
Hey, my vibrate's pretty good. You should try it someday.
Okay, back to what now?
Back to our topics, whatever they are. Apparently we're starting with favorite dungeon. Who wants to start us off?
Go ahead.
I don't
I'll
have
be
a
I'm
favorite
just trying
dungeon.
to think of which one actually was my favorite dungeon. I know my least favorite dungeon.
Water Temple?
No, I actually could stand the Water Temple. I had more problems with the Shadow Temple, even though, yes, the Water Temple was extremely annoying based on you had to raise the water level, then make it go medium, then low, then high, and all that crap.
Okay, so let's change the topic. Worst temple.
Shadow Temple for me.
I hate
Why?
Water Temple.
Well, for the Shadow Temple, I had the biggest problem with Wallmaster and getting across the one part where you have to leap across these platforms that have guillotines on them, and then somehow land on the circle to fight the Stalfos.
I feel like that was the best design level.
Oh no, the design was great. It was just me trying to get through was the problem.
I want to see that.
Well, I can do it now. It's just getting to it the first time was the problem.
It's okay, I've got stories about stuff like that too.
Yay, story time.
Nope, not story time. Nick, you said yours was the Water Temple. Why the Water Temple?
I couldn't navigate that shit worth of crap.
It is the most confusing one.
Couldn't navigate that shit worth of crap.
Repetition.
Does that mean you could navigate it really well or really bad?
Very, very bad. I could beat it. Just took a while.
Any particular reasons why it was so bad for you?
Get turnaround lost. Didn't know what to do with the water levels and stuff like that.
Raise them.
Water levels as in raising the level of the water.
Yeah,
I think the hardest time I had was actually getting to the point to where I could actually get on that level was to get to where I could get the long shot.
The long shot was a pain in the ass to get, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
I have a different experience with the Master Quest version of that, though.
Oh, God.
I actually got it really easy.
Really?
I think I glitched through the wall. Like, unintentionally glitched through the wall. It didn't make any sense to me. But it's the Master Quest, so I guess I did things backwards and ended up getting there first.
So it's much like mirror mode in Mario Kart. Everything's backwards
That's
now.
exactly what it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. So does that mean you have to jump up to get through that spider thing in the first place?
It's
Dig it
reversed.
Yeah. So you have to go up instead of down, or down instead of up.
No, you have to go left and right.
I think that was I think Master Quest was a more difficult precursor to Twilight Princess put in for the Wii and the GameCube.
Master Quest was actually easier. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Master Quest, the easier quest.
For me, I always go one direction, and I seem to know which direction that is no matter which way I'm going.
The direction is one direction.
So for my least favorite temple, I would probably have to say the Forest Temple.
Really?
Why? Because you'd have to make it crooked or straight.
No, No, because it always looked the same. You go through a room, and it looks exactly the same as the other room you were just in. You go down some stairs, and you kill some ghosts and some paintings, and it looks like the same room you were just in when you go to the next part to do the same thing.
Yeah, it was a little too monotonous on the design.
I mean, I get it. It was supposed to be like a puzzle.
Yeah.
It worked. It was fucking annoying as shit. I'd rather play the water temple.
Yeah.
I'd rather play the Forest Temple.
I'd rather play the water temple.
No.
Because when it comes to the water temple, if you just play Farore's song or whatever it's called, her warp point thingy. No, the warp point one. It's not a song. It's the warp thing. Oh, why I said song.
The Farore's Wind.
Yeah, that. If you use that up there on that top one, you can get back up there whenever you want to.
Oh, cool. Never thought of that.
So I found that one easier once I learned that little trick. So for me, it's always going to be the Forest Temple to pain in the ass because I always forget where I'm going. That temple makes me turn around and think of where the hell am I? Even with the map. Maps in Ocarina of Time are not helpful.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
Not in the least.
Maps in any Zelda game aren't really helpful, actually.
This is where this treasure is. This is where you need to go. It's up 10 floors.
Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
I don't remember a temple ever being 10 floors.
Tower of the Gods. Wasn't literally 10 floors, but it was high enough to be 10 floors.
Yeah.
Or did you mean actual dungeon make you go through 10 floors?
Yeah.
No,
that.
I was.
Yeah. I think the max is like 5 or 6.
There was one that was 5.
There's probably a lot of them that are 5. How many dungeons? How many floors are in Snowhead Mountain?
Snowhead?
Yeah.
I think there are only 2. Oh,
Well,
Snowhead.
There's at least 3. Because you had the bottom floor with the lava on it, and then you had the middle one.
I think that one had 4.
And then there was one above it.
I think that one had 4.
Either way, it was probably tall enough to have 10 floors on it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's our first topic. What's our next topic going to be?
Most annoying enemies.
Is that what you want to go with?
Sure, why not?
Alright, most annoying enemies.
Lizalfos.
Why?
The sounds they make.
The sounds that they make.
Yes.
Yeah, that screech was kind of annoying.
Me!
Stab,
God.
stab.
Hate those damn things.
In terms of... No, that's in terms of sound. In terms of actually fighting against them, I would probably have to say... Well, the Re-Dead and Give Dust weren't that bad, but...
Yeah, if they didn't grab you and try to hump your fucking brains out.
I'm humping your face.
Or your back. Or wherever they can get it in.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's creepy, actually. Very creepy. So not based on sound. What's your most annoying enemy?
I'm trying to actually remember which one it was.
Well, Nick, what about you?
I would not even remember.
You wouldn't remember your least favorite enemy?
I mean, he pretty much called it there. I didn't like fighting him at all.
Well, I mean, I could also say that on the... Well, actually, the one that could have been annoying were the baby Dodongos, as they just go... They just come out of the ground and just tackle you and then explode.
The precursor to the real bomb chew.
Yeah.
Bomb chew.
I think if I had to choose, I would have to say the levers.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
There's just something about being in the desert and they just want to, like, drill up your feet. And they come out in, like, 5s and 6s in a bunch. And it's like, I'm going to get you.
Or one of us will.
Yeah, it's... And then they'll spawn in front of you. It's like, really?
Yeah.
I had to
That
get on
was
my
actually when if we ever discussed Twilight Princess, that was my least favorite thing to deal with freaking levers.
Well, we'll save that for that conversation. Hey, I'm up for any ideas on which game to do.
That'll be all you two.
I've only played through it twice, so...
I've never beaten it.
Well, you should go beat it. That sounded really wrong.
Hey, no.
Alright, so we've covered our favorite bosses and our least favorite enemies.
Favorite bosses?
No,
What?
favorite
You did
bosses is
that?
the next one. Most annoying enemies and least favorite dungeons. All right, anybody got a favorite boss?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ganondorf. Where you
Why?
play
Because you're
tennis.
playing tennis?
Yeah, you're playing light tennis. That's
You're
pretty fun.
it's volley.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's the part you like.
I would say it reminds me of this Force Unleashed, but actually it's the other way around.
That's
Force-
your favorite boss.
Yeah. All the other ones
Okay.
kind of simple.
Okay. What about Phantom Ganon?
I don't remember fighting him.
Oh, you don't really? Because all you do is play tennis with him.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still like Ganondorf better.
He's got the big nose.
So did Panda Ganon before he tore his face off.
Ganondorf looks like Will Smith.
Well, from the front, yes, not from the side.
The big old ears and
Will Smith as Ganondorf.
yeah. Pick up HBO on them things.
Oh, Lord.
Favorite boss? I guess I'd have to say Bongo Bongo. I don't know. He just felt really different compared to everybody else.
Yeah, he was pretty different.
I'm gonna bang my drum and you're gonna jump in the air. I also hate him the most.
I'm
Same
trying to
reasons.
think. Well, I don't even really know what my favorite boss would be for that game. I'd have to actually say fighting Ganon at the end.
Hit me in the ass, hit me in the ass, hit me in the ass.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just kind of funny. Especially if you got stuck between his legs and his tail when he tried to spin around to get you, just kind of stay there.
I think it's funny to fight him when you don't have a sword.
Oh, yeah, hammer.
Or you beat his ass with Deku sticks.
Can't use that as a weapon as an adult, though, can you?
I don't think so. Maybe. Or you shoot him with arrows or something. I don't know. It'd be funny to beat his ass with Deku sticks, though.
Least favorite boss of mine at one point was God, what the heck was that name? Hang on.
Electrical Parasite Baronade.
Yeah, that one.
He's a dick.
Yes.
I like how I knew what you were thinking.
Well, you are the Bud Man.
I am indeed the Bud Man.
Dragon Age Origins, at least once a week.
At least once a week.
Once a day.
Well, that's the only thing I've got ready to put up right now.
Get back to Mass Effect, motherfucker.
I'll get back to Mass Effect, motherfucker.
Gotta save the universe from a Reaper.
Any particular reason why you don't like the electrical parasite thingy?
Because it's just
Just
aggravating to deal
hey.
with.
Throw your
It's like, I want to
hit him in
spin
the
these
dick.
parts of me around.
Hey.
I mean, that kind of came back in Majora's Mask. What's his name? The frog. No, not the frog. Wart. I'm gonna shoot bubbles off of myself and at you.
Wart.
Yeah, the giant eyeball with the bubbles attached to it.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah. I have his vision some days. Yeah, that was he's annoying as shit. I'm also not a big fan of the giant frog, the little frog in Majora's Mask either. This isn't about Majora's Mask.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, y'all two can, yeah. Another Zelda game I've never really played.
Well, there's a Let's Play up for it. You should watch it. You should
did watch
play
it.
it with it.
I don't only get... Shut up.
Motherfucker, you got a computer. You also got a Wii U, damn it!
That's not... Is it on the Wii U?
It's on
You
the
can
Wii Virtual
download it.
Console.
Oh, the Wii Virtual... Oh, yeah.
You can switch to Wii mode. Hey!
Mode.
Okay, so our next topic should be experiences with the game. Any funny stories to tell?
Well,
Not enough dicks in your diet today? funny experiences, or experiences in general.
I mean, the overall game was actually pretty decent. It just took me a while to do the adult level, or at least longest temples it took me to deal with were Shadow Temple and the Forest Temple, and the Water Temple, of course. But the overall gameplay was actually really enjoyable, considering that it wasn't overhead. A little more
Behind.
Yeah, it was a third-person perspective instead of overhead.
It is a third person with a way to look around, sort of.
Well, the good thing is, the only downside that I found of the game are the camera angles would mess up once in a while.
You want to get on a game about camera angles? Worst game I've played that has the shittiest camera angles has got to be Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, that one gets pretty bad too.
Really?
With the worst camera angles?
It was one of the Devil May Cry's that was terrible for me. I couldn't even hardly see half the time.
I felt that way in Sunshine.
I liked Sunshine.
Sunshine wasn't bad, but
I'm going to start singing Brunelfloss here in a minute.
Dr. Mario.
No, the Sunshine one. The Super Sunshine one, yeah.
Is that the next one? Super Sunshine.
Yes, Super Sunshine Mario CG 3D. I just throw random letters in there. It's like, fuck it.
For the Wii U.
For the Wii U 2.
Wii U 2.
Wii 2U. No, fuck it. What about you, Nick? Got any experiences with the game?
Any experiences?
Yeah, that's what I
Like
said to begin with.
Any funny ones?
Yes.
Other than making fun of the Deku Tree and his wording. The guards being morons, can't see like 5 feet ahead of them.
Guards never have peripheral vision.
You see a little kid running around this big ass courtyard. Really? You can't see
Is that
him?
a kid? No.
Who's that? He's wearing green. I can't see him. He's in grass.
Snake! Snake!
Probably the first time seeing the Great Fairy, I'm like, what the fudge?
I think the first time I saw her, I was just like,
Oops.
I'm pretty sure I hit the button as fast as possible to get back out of there.
Ah!
She was more scary than sexy?
Is that a question?
At least they finally did her justice in
Did her justice. Is
Yes.
that what she calls it?
Yes.
Actually, she's a playable character. I think she's a weapon in Hyrule Warriors.
Well, you can discuss that because I have.
She's a weapon, I think.
I can't discuss it either. I never played it that far. Well, got her as a weapon.
Give her a weapon if you know what I mean. No, I don't want my eyes poked out. Keep your pointy titties to yourself.
Yeah.
Ew. I had a funny experience the first time I played the game.
Do tell.
I died in the most pitiful spot ever. You know
That's
that Deku Baba inside the Deku tree, the one that you first enter, and there it is?
Yeah.
Yep, that's where I died. I don't know how. It just died. It's like, oh, okay. And then the ledge popped up. It was like, game over. It's like, motherfucker.
So it's like being killed by the first Goomba in the first Mario game. Oops. I don't know how to jump!
Because if you're lucky enough, you might get killed or rolled over by the boulders while you're getting the sword.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You could be ran over and killed there.
Yeah, I know.
It's never happened to me, but I've got the second worst death.
I think when I first played it, I think I got killed by the rolling rocks.
It's okay, I did the recording for that earlier, and I got hit by the fucking rocks twice. I know they're there, and I still forgot about them. That stupid Deku Baba I was talking about, motherfucker attacked me twice too. I couldn't remember my controls. I had to play with an Xbox controller on an emulator to get the footage for it. So I'm sitting over here trying to figure out my controls, and I'm trying to block. It's like, nope, you're not blocking. Nope, still not blocking. Nope.
Dead
Motherfucker.
now.
No, I didn't die.
Ugh.
I just said fuck it and started stabbing things. And just, yeah. Fuck away.
TM.
Get the fuck away, TM.
No, fuck it, TM.
Fuck it. Just throw it in the fucking bucket.
Fuck it. Ugh. There's something nasty in that bucket.
Well, it's a pile of shit.
Ugh.
So, Nick, you wanted to talk about the way it looked.
compared to older games.
Okay.
We can't say if we can't do newer because
Well, you can't compare it to itself.
you mean a 3DS version?
3DS version, the GameCube version.
I never played it for GameCube.
You want to know what it looks like?
Well, the
Same.
downside that I have to the
Smoother.
GameCube version opposed to the 64 is that they changed the mirror shield, and they shouldn't have had to.
They also changed it on the cartridges before too.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
I must have had one of the original ones in because
If
it
you
still
had like
had
the
this.
1.0 cartridge, I think it had the original stuff in it.
Yeah, I had the one that actually had the crescent moon and the star on it.
Pretty sure my copy of it doesn't. It might. I'm not quite sure, but still, that was a stupid thing to change.
Yeah.
I thought it looked more badass that way. Now we've got this Gerudo symbol with like a bunch of squiggly lines.
Looks like a squished frog face.
Sorta. Okay, Nick. So you want to compare it to older games, huh?
The older Zelda games, even though I didn't really play most of the older ones. I did play the original Legend of Zelda, but it wasn't.
Was that recently?
No, I mean as a kid.
I mean, you can compare it to it because you've seen it.
I've seen it.
It looks the same.
What, Ocarina of Time compared to the
No.
original Legend?
The games, when you looked at them, like played it as a kid, it still looks the same today. The original,
Oh yeah, the original still does look the same.
and they're always gonna look the same. So you can compare it to that if you want.
I'd rather just compare it to, like, the art style back to how they improved it from Link to the Past and forward.
There were no improvements made.
Not really. It was still as colorful. I prefer the gameplay of what is it called? Top down. I like the top down kind of better because I didn't die as much.
You can
Well,
see
yeah,
more
the
things
advantage
around
of the
you.
top down is so that you can see all your enemies and they can't sneak up behind you.
It's a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
I would love a new game like that.
Yeah, go play Die Hard again, bud.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's top down, but you can't see every single room.
Go play fucking Total Recall.
No.
Hated that game.
I did play Terminator.
I played it. You played it. We all played it. Anyway, what do you want to compare about it?
I did.
Really? Because I just heard you talk about it a little bit.
I just said that it looks the same as the other ones. It's still pretty colorful. Just it's not really the behind the back thing was. They're kind of revolutionary. Did it come out before or after Mario 64?
After.
So
Pretty sure 64 came with the console.
Yeah, I think so. Well, mine came with Donkey Kong 64,
I'm pretty sure 64 came with a 64.
Isn't yours the special edition though?
I think his
Ooh,
was.
mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is a purple one, isn't it?
Mine's green.
Isn't that why it came with Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Mine's an original. I'm pretty sure it came with Super Mario 64.
The only downside is I wish that instead of a translucent green controller, it came with the banana one. That would have been cool.
You want a yellow one?
The one that actually had like banana design on it, yeah, that would have been awesome.
Banana. Ooh, look, banana.
Banana
phone.
phone.
Okay. We'll go start singing Bruno Floss again. He does have a Donkey Kong Country with lyrics.
Yes, I know. I've seen it.
Kinda tastes like babies. Really? It tastes like babies. Okay, anyway. What about the story? What did you think of the story? Good story? Bad story?
I enjoyed it.
Save the
I'm just
princess, even
tired
though
of
she
all
wasn't.
fan
really
theories and the
saving.
timeline crap. It's like, who cares?
I care about the timeline, but not in the aspect that everybody else does. I like to know when things happen and if there is an order.
Yeah.
Not that what order it's in.
From the way they try to explain it, it's more like trying to compare the DBZ ones.
It's like the time tree.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Overall, though, what was the story? What about the story did you like? What was feel to it?
Well, I mean, you got to go from this squat little fighting 12-year-old to a adult, I guess. I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
11.
Well, I mean,
You aged
going
7
back and
years.
forth,
Pretty sure he
going
was
back and
11.
forth through time to do certain things actually got annoying after a while, but it's kind of like, going to Skyward, you got to go to the sky, then you got to go back down.
No, that was more annoying. Pretty sure I made that clear within like the 81 episodes of that Let's Play. Motherfucker. Don't ever do that again, Nintendo. Cut it the fuck out.
Nah, they'll keep doing it
They better not. I will stop playing Zelda games.
for a
I think
week.
they're done with doing stuff like that for a while.
I hope Zelda, the new Zelda that's supposed to be coming out, is open world as they want it to be.
I hope it is too, because that would be really, really great.
I hope it has Zelda 1 exploration.
It should. When I was reading on it and what the people in interviews were saying, it's supposed to be like Zelda 1.
Good. We're getting off topic though.
So it's a top-down game.
No, it looks like Skyward Sword, plays like Skyward Sword probably,
And you get to fly in the clouds.
but it has more
open range.
exploration. It's like they compared it to Skyrim. That type of exploration.
Okay, then. So you can go into caves and like find other stuff. and all
Yeah,
that.
pretty much. You can go to Dungeon 4 and not have the weapons to even do anything.
They're supposed to be making it where you can go wherever you want to
That's good.
and do whatever you want, which is a nice change. But anyway, how about you, Nick? Got anything you want to say about the story?
Good story.
It was a story.
Get all the Triforce pieces. Get the sword, and then you get
Triforce
trapped
pieces.
away.
Are you playing Wind Waker?
That's it. Triforce pieces.
Yes, you did. You
It
did the
formed
medallions.
Yeah, medallions. No, not the medallions. The
That's Ocarina of
emblems.
Time.
Yeah, the medallions with the Ocarina of Time, so are the spiritual stones.
Spiritual stones in. Which one has 3?
The spiritual stones.
There you go.
Well, technically, Wind Waker did 2 with the pearls, but
Technically, A Link to the Past did too.
Everything had 3.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's Nintendo's magic number.
Except for Zelda 1 and Zelda 2.
Yeah.
Zelda 2 just had a lot of different shit.
A lot of death.
Death count.
What, 295.
Was it really?
No! It was probably almost 200, though. So you liked collecting the spiritual stones?
Yeah, those are that was my favorite parts.
See, those were my favorite parts, too, in the game. And then after that, collecting the medallions was boring.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It's like I get the one at the Forest Temple. It's like, okay, what do I?
Yeah, we did it once, and why we got to do it again, right?
Yeah.
Little
When it, like-
repetitive.
Don't you have to get 8 or is it 6?
You have to get 5 because you get the first one right off the bat.
You pull out your dick, and then he's like, ooh, have a medallion.
Shiny.
Roo.
Rowroo. Story for me. Unfortunately for me, it felt like it was a ripoff.
Why is that?
It ripped
It's
off
the
other
same
Zelda
game.
games.
It's a Link to the Past on the 64.
I can
Replace
see that.
medallions with bitches and crystals.
Damn it, Rudo.
It's the same thing. You've got collect 3 pendants. Okay. Except in that game, they messed up the pendant color. Here's the red pendant of wisdom. What?
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got the 3 pendants. You collect 3 things, and you get the Master Sword. Okay. And then when you get the Master Sword, you have to go rescue like 6 maidens and Zelda.
It's the same shit. Yeah, same thing.
They both got a darker atmosphere to them. Once you collect your 3 pendants.
Twilight Princess was dark. I couldn't see.
Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess might as well be in at nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I also liked for the game, I also liked the introduction of night and day. The only downside is it went too fast. It's like every 3 minutes it switched.
Well, hey, it's time for us to start running through the field. Oh, we're not going to make it to the castle in time?
What a surprise!
Oh,
Yeah, I
but,
know, right? If it wasn't for the cutscenes. And that owl.
You want to hear what I said again?
Oh, Lord.
What?
You want to hear what I said again?
Sure.
You want to hear what I said again? God.
Huh?
Most annoying character in the game. There we go.
Gabora,
owl.
Gabora. He's right. He was a pretty gay Bora.
Now we learn that he was Zelda's dad in the first of the timeline.
Depends on how you read his name, because we always read his name wrong.
Yeah, I know.
One of them's got a B and one of them's got a P.
And
He
what
looks like an elf, though.
He does. I think that was their referencing him, though.
It is.
Anything anybody else would like to discuss about this?
How did you enjoy the Shadow Link fight, or the Dark Link fight,
It
rather?
depends on which time I did it.
First time.
The first time? First time.
Did he kick your
Long
ass
time
too?
No, because the first time after dying to the fucking Deku Baba, I always had my shield up. I played defensively after that. It wasn't until later on where I started going on the offense more. And then if you watch the Let's Play, I fucked up at one point in time. No. His difficulty spiked so hard,
I remember
he
that.
killed me, and I don't know how.
Who, Dark Link?
Yeah.
I remember that. I laughed my ass off.
It's like the difficulty spiked like 10 times. It's like, the fuck is going on?
Oh, a Master Quest?
No, the original.
I am Master Dark Link.
This shit pissed me off. I'm not sure if I continue recording or if I just cut it off. I think I was just pissed off about it.
Could have been.
Anything to say on that one, Nick?
The fight for me was pretty decent. I think I only died against him maybe once after playing maybe a total of 3 times.
First time I ever played, I think he killed me the first time, and after that, I learned. After I played it over and over, over the years, it's pretty simple.
All 500 times.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I've got no more topics to talk about, so...
Second most annoying character, Navi.
Hey, listen!
Zelda.
Zelda. Why? Because she never does anything
Pretty much.
except gasp.
Oh no, a falling rock! Another falling rock!
Or if you get hit with a rock, she stops moving and covers her mouth.
Bitch, if you don't keep moving, I will stab you with the Master Sword. If you know what I mean.
Hey! Stab you with the Master Sword.
I don't think it would let you.
He who? The Master Sword?
I said it.
It dispels evil. Not her.
They just open up a giant hole and be like, haha, you can't hit her.
Going into different.
It's okay, I've got the big Goron sword, bitch!
That was one of the thing I did. That was one of the things that actually got on my nerves was the side quest for the big Goron sword.
Oh, you hated the trading sequence.
Yeah.
I only hated it the first time I did it. You can't warp anywhere. Well, that would have been nice to know!
Yeah, I know. See, that was my mistake the first time. And you know what? The sad thing is, I actually did that multiple times.
You warped over and over and over again?
Yeah, I actually tried warping. I was like, there's no way I ran out of time. And, I tried it again. I was like, wait, apparently I can't warp now. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid. It should have been mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Though, I can understand why it wasn't mentioned. How would those people know you can warp?
Because you're the hero.
That doesn't mean you can warp.
And heroes can warp.
Fable
Taught me that.
Ocarina of Time came out before that.
I know.
You're out of luck on that one. Did you find the trading sequence annoying?
Who, me?
You.
I never did it.
Wow.
Okay, I did it once. It was annoying. I did it once.
Yeah, it was probably annoying the first time I did it too, and then I knew what I was doing.
Only did it in Oracle of Ages multiple times, but yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
I need to play that. I need to beat seasons. Eventually, I'll get to it. Eventually.
Maybe after Christmas I'll get to mine too.
What, you gonna buy it for Christmas?
No, just continue the Let's Play.
Discontinue it?
Continue it!
Discontinue!
Duh.
Oh, yeah!
Oh no.
Step into a Slim Jim.
We're getting stupid.
This episode brought to you by Slim Jim.
No.
Don't forget to put the brand right there.
I'll forget to put it there, watch. I just say things, I don't like to put the actual thing in it.
Oh yeah! Snap to Slim Jim!
Snap it to your mama. What?
Brought you by Mother One, but let's play.
Snap into a Batman. Oh, my back!
Oh, God. Oh.
Anybody got anything else they'd like to talk about?
Did you enjoy the targeting system introduced?
I couldn't care less either way.
couldn't care less either way. Okay.
I didn't really have a preference for it. It was new. It was made for the game, pretty much.
First time I used FPS. That was before I played GoldenEye. I think that Zelda came out beforehand, didn't it?
Pretty sure it did too.
So yes, first time I did it in FPS, and it was okay.
Man, imagine if Super Mario 64 would have had the Z targeting system.
It would have been a lot better.
I just imagine the end of the game, it pointing at Bowser's ass saying, "Grab here." Well, since you brought up the targeting system, what did you think of the targeting system?
I actually liked it. You know, when you didn't have multiple enemies to lock onto.
Yeah, that was unhelpful in that case.
Or if you wanted to focus on one, you had to keep switching back and forth. You had to keep hitting the target buttons, like here, focus here, not on that one, focus over on this one. Huh?
I did that anyway. I'm a very fidgety player sometimes. Just look at me when I'm standing still in a Mario game. Teabag, 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 teabag. That's all I do. Well, I think we're out of ideas.
Sounds like it.
Well, we're going to call this our second Let's Discuss video, and we'll catch you in the next one as well. I will.
Farewell.
Well, it is on your channel, so
I don't know who's going to be in it at those times. So
it just depends on what the next one's going to be.
Always does.
We could always do Dragon Age. No,
I mean, all two of us.
we're the only two who have played it, and probably the only two who have beaten it.
I mean, I could probably up it to people who have seen it or played or have seen gameplay of it instead of
I've watched
having
your
played
gameplay,
it.
so I have a few comments.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have hardly any comments on the rest of the story.
Yeah, I know.
I do. I have plenty.
Of course you do, Nick.
Beating the.
I've beaten it 3 times. Like,
Hey.
so it's all good.
Anyway, outro.
Yeah. Outro.
Outro.
This is the outro. Stick with the outro.
do 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 do.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.